All right, thanks for joining everyone. Welcome to our April webinar. Pratik, could you play the quick video for our AI transformation?
You're restoring my access to the HR portal, right? Compliance reports due and I need that access ASAP.
Nope. But my new agents are on it.
It's business critical. Wait, what new agents? I haven't onboarded anyone new.
No, ServiceNow AI agents. Your ticket triggered a whole fleet of them. They handle high volume tasks, so I can focus on the bigger stuff. You know, the stuff that fulfills me.
I want to focus on the bigger stuff too.
All right, well, one AI agent is pulling logs from the HRIS now, while another is monitoring Active Directory sync errors in real time.
So AI agents are like personal minions?
Sure, if personal minions were pumped about resolving data errors.
Are they?
They are. You hear that? That's the agent summarizing your case and asking me to approve their work.
I wish HR had fancy AI agents.
You do. We all do. Everyone does. HR, customer service, field service.
Finance?
Yeah. Engineering, you name it. AI agents are built into the ServiceNow platform we already use. They're literally in every corner of our business.
No way.
Way.
I have AI agents. Whoa. I gotta tell Jim.
Jim's that way.
Jim is that way. Jim, you won't believe this.
Decided on fuchsia for your kitchen.
More of a salmon, like an off-red, but even better, I have ServiceNow AI agents.
Yeah, me too. I trained all mine to eat, sleep, and breathe customer service, so they give me 24/7 productivity, and my customers get 100% Jim TLC.
You need a hobby.
Anyway, for customer service, when a client's payment doesn't go through, my agents analyze the issue and flag the problem.
They do that by themselves.
Autonomously. They isolate the issue, then securely fix it for future transactions.
Fix it and forget it.
Then they send it to me for final approval. I give it the green light, and bada bing, business is a bada boomin'.
We should make a bunch of agents that work across our teams.
A gaggle of agents.
Doesn't a gaggle refer to geese?
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna go with it. My gaggle will automatically collect time off requests from your department, and don't worry, I'll set guardrails so no one's on vacay for months at a time.
Nick. And my gaggle of agents can plan our team's capacity and work with your agents to balance PTO and customer service coverage for our approval. Hey, Nick.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
You know, talking about geese.
Geese. They can swim 30 to 40 feet underwater. Also,
Wow.
super long necks.
Great to know.
Great.
What does Nick do here?
No clue.
Let's make an AI agent and figure that out.
Figure it out.
Good.
Back to my desk.
Could you go to the next slide, Pratik? Thank you. Well, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're joining us from. Thank you for being here today. Welcome to our April ServiceNow Impact Academy webinar. I'm excited to show you how to put AI to work with Now Assist. For quick introductions, my name is Shrey Walgray, and I'm a product manager for Impact here at ServiceNow. We also have Eduardo and Pratik. We're both technical consultants for AI for ServiceNow Impact. We're all excited to be here for today's webinar. Before we dive into the content of this presentation, I'd like to share our safe harbor slide. This presentation may include forward-looking statements based on the information available to us as of today. It's important to note that any mention of future products, features, or functionality is purely for informational purposes, and these statements are not a commitment or promise to deliver specific materials, functionality, or timelines, and we do not undertake any obligation or not intend to update the forward-looking statements. Today's session is part of the Live on ServiceNow series. It's a curated event series to connect you with ServiceNow experts and peers that can help you deploy your products and achieve value faster. We hope you join us again at another webinar or 360 exchange. You can see the schedule by scanning the QR code. I'd also like to cover a few housekeeping items to help you get the most out of today's session. First, we've set aside time at the end for Q&A, so please feel free to submit your questions using the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen throughout the presentation. We'll do our best to address as many questions as possible. Second, today's session is being recorded and will be made available on the ServiceNow community. And finally, once the event concludes, you'll be prompted to fill out a short survey. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to us and helps us continue to improve these sessions. So we'd really appreciate it if you could take a few moments to share your thoughts. Next slide. Now, for the agenda, here's what we'll cover today. We'll start with a quick overview of ServiceNow Impact, then dive into how Now Assist and AI agents are driving value across the platform. Next, we'll show a demo highlighting the Now Assist effect, including reduced task volume, increased productivity, and high satisfaction rates. Then we'll share how you can become an AI pioneer with clear steps to get started. And finally, we'll wrap up with an exclusive opportunity for Impact customers to ask questions with our AI teams. So let's jump in. So Gen AI and AI more broadly is a fascinating technology that will forever transform the way we work. But let's admit, there's a lot of hype right now. And so when we talk to customers, all they want to know is, what does this mean for me? How is this going to change my industry, my business, and the way we work? And how can we help? What we've learned is that when organizations work with any technology or go through any transformation, especially with AI, they're slowed down by technical debt and a lack of expertise. As you can see in the stats on the slide, the vast majority of CIOs want to transformation their organizations with AI and automation. But with the mountain of technical debt they face, it has grown because of the complexity caused by so many cobbled together applications. In fact, some estimates say that it would cost $6 trillion to fix the technical debt that has piled up over the last decade alone. And coupled with that is a workforce that lacks expertise. Only 15% of IT leaders say that their staff has the skills that they need for the future. Next slide. That leads us to the 4 main business transformation challenges that we created ServiceNow Impact to address. One is that the slow time to value, whether it's with AI or any other technology, customers simply cannot afford 6 to 12 months to start seeing results. At the same time, it's often hard to measure the ROI and business value of the technology you buy, which can slow your momentum even more. Number 2, lack of expertise. Customers need and want long-term guidance from experts to help them reach their business goals. But many times, their internal staff just doesn't have the right experience or knowledge. 3, technical debt continues to grow when the right governance isn't in place and workarounds start stacking up. Companies are forced to choose between innovating while piling up more technical debt or staying in maintenance mode to ensure adequate performance. And lastly, number 4, when technology is critical to business operations, you need to keep the risk of downtime as low as you can. Next slide. And here's how the 4 benefits align to the capabilities and impact to help the 4 problems align to the capabilities and impact to help the users in your organizations, all the way from C-level executive teams to the people who work directly on the ServiceNow platform. ServiceNow offers 4 key pillars from left to right. One would be the first one being value and adoption. With value and adoption tools, Impact will give you recommendations for implementing and adopting all the capabilities that are licensed for you, so you can create a phased approach and a product adoption roadmap specific to your business. With its value tracking and dashboards, you'll be able to define your vision for ServiceNow and track the return on your investment. If you choose a strategic value add-on, you'll get expert guidance from a success architect and access to our full catalog or strategic accelerators. Next, with expertise and guidance, you'll get the guidance of a designated customer success manager and access to a library of technical and architecture and strategic accelerators. If you choose the configuration assist add-on, you'll also get hands-on help from experts to deploy unused capabilities and act on impact recommendations. Under health and observability, you'll get recommendations for how to improve platform health and access to our instance monitoring solution, which is called Instance Observer, and a health assessment dashboard so you can monitor, diagnose, and improve platform performance. And newly added to our health and observability tools is Proactive Code Check, released with the Yokohama release, where You can verify update sets and how it'll impact your upgrade to certain releases. With premium support, you'll also have access to 24/7 technical support with faster initial response times compared to standard support. You'll also get unlimited concurrent support cases. Next slide. The business benefits of ServiceNow Impact are pretty clear. It gets you more value faster and makes the people in your company more productive. Both the end users of ServiceNow solutions as well as the people that manage and maintain the ServiceNow platform. But you don't have to take our word for it. Forrester did a study recently, and they found that Impact customers are getting 21% faster time to value for new applications. That is, customers with Impact are able to deploy new ServiceNow apps faster. They also get 24% more value from the existing platform. In other words, they get more value from the apps they've already deployed because Impact helps them use more of their capabilities and increase their adoption. There's also 11% higher productivity for end users. And finally, 12% higher productivity for operations staff. That means the people that manage and maintain the platform are also more effective. And now I'd like to hand it over to Pratik to dive deeper into AI-related capabilities.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Shrey, for setting this up. Let's start by discussing why ServiceNow is the AI platform for business transformation. ServiceNow is a single system of action. It uniquely manages end-to-end tasks and request management across your enterprise, integrating people, processes, data, systems on a single platform with one architecture and one data model. This integration enables AI to operate seamlessly and efficiently across the enterprise, breaking down silos as well. All this can only happen when AI is on one platform that is deeply connected to every corner of your business, so your employees work seamlessly and your customers engage with you effortlessly. And this is a unique advantage, and that's why 85% of the Fortune 500 works with ServiceNow, and ServiceNow and Now Assist can help you get the things running now in weeks and months and not in years. You might have a question, why ServiceNow AI and what makes us different? As analysts have put on, ServiceNow's AI platform is the platinum standard for enterprise-grade AI. Only ServiceNow unites AI agents, data, and workflow on a single platform, bringing AI to every corner of your business, making ServiceNow more relevant than ever. ServiceNow AI agents don't just assist, they take actions. Teams of AI agents working together to orchestrate end-to-end business processes across IT, CRM, HR, and others as well. And in order for these AI agents to transform your business, they need access to the right data. And with Workflow Data Fabric, now you can connect, unify, and understand all your enterprise data, structured or unstructured, wherever it resides as well. And when your AI agents run on ServiceNow platform, they are leveraging world's #1 workflow automation engine as well. ServiceNow has been a powerhouse in workflow automation for over 2 decades now, processing trillions of workloads and uniquely expanding from IT to encompass the entire enterprise, including HR and CRM as well. By offering an end-to-end platform rather than a siloed approach, ServiceNow provides a unique opportunity to understand user or customer intent, break it down into 8 to 10 tasks, and resolve them through AI agents across various systems of records. An orchestrator then brings it all together, enabling AI agents to complete an end-to-end task seamlessly, and that is the platinum standard of enterprise-grade AI. This strategy has resulted in 325 million plus of value across ServiceNow. In IT and CRM, more than 70% of requests are now self-served. Similarly, in HR, AI agents have freed up more than 3 million hours of capacity for people as well. And likewise, in development, AI agents are driving a 20% increase in developer productivity, allowing our developers to focus on more innovation. And that's the value we have brought to market with Now Assist and ServiceNow AI agents. With the strategy of built-in AI, not bolting AI, Now Assist has quadrupled year over year in adoption, and thousands of ServiceNow customers are now using these AI capabilities to transform their businesses, including Coursera, Trimedix, BT, etc. So, taking an example, if an employee or a customer request comes in, we can action through self-service, improve the experience with AI as done by Coursera, reducing 18% of the task escalations. And if we cannot address that there, then we have the help. Then we can help the agents with insights and help them need to close these tasks faster, just like what BT and USI did, reducing 33% in mean times of the resolution and 52% in agents are saved in monthly time spent using summarization techniques. And finally, our developer tools help reduce IT backlogs, like in case of Trimedix, by giving citizen developers the GenAI tools like text to code, playbook generation to build apps faster by 22% as well. Now that we have discussed, Now Assist can unlock productivity for you by combining the power of your data and enterprise context with trusted AI, purpose-built on ServiceNow. It becomes relevant to understand how soon do you want to adopt these AI products into your instance. So please help us with the polls. All right. Thank you so much. Right. So across thousands of our customers that have licensed Now Assist capabilities, task volume is reduced by over 30%, freeing up time for employees to focus on important work. Productivity has soared by 50%, allowing for more innovation and strategic thinking. And employee satisfaction has reached an impressive 95%, making work more enjoyable and engaging as well. The Now Assist effect is revolutionizing the workplace, combining efficiency, productivity, and user experience in a seamless integration. Let's see this in action as a part of our demo as well. I hope the screen is visible. All right. So we'll now bring to life how thousands of customers have realized value from Now Assist through 4 different personas, including employee or customers, agents, as well as developers as well. We offer hundreds of plug-and-play Now Assist use cases and thousands of pre-configured AI agents that can get you up to speed in days and weeks. To see this, let's start with our employee persona who is currently logged into an employee portal. For example, this is Employee Center. With the power of Now Assist, for search and VA, now you would see that the employee is able to get the answers directly rather than reading through the knowledge articles end to end. As an employee, I'm just trying to search what is spam and how can I reduce it. What Now Assist does it provides me a personalized and concise answer in the form of a summary, which can help me get the information what I'm looking for rather than me looking into all these articles and reading through it. You can already see it's a search experience that has been enhanced with the help of Now Assist, wherein we are collating multiple knowledge article sources and providing a personalized and concise answer to the user's query based on the user's intent that has been set. Not only that, we are always keeping human in loop, and that's why the feedback mechanism here can help Now Assist to learn even further and improve this experience for our future users as well. Coursera, one of our early adopters, in the first few months have realized more than 20% of incident reduction just with this capability. And not only that, Now Assist for Search and VA can reduce or improve the productivity by 50% and satisfaction by 95% as well. Now we would see how catalog can also be seamlessly requested with the help of a virtual agent in a conversational way. And we can see if I'm coming as a user to report an outage, typically what I'll do is I have to go through a big form. So let me just open report an outage form here. As a part of this form, I have to submit a lot of variables or questions. 1 second. I'll just open this form. Yeah. As a part of this form, you can now see there are a lot of variables and questions that I need to submit as a user. If I'd be using virtual agent for this, it can save me a lot of time as well. So in a conversational way, now we would see how virtual agent can help me submit this request or report an outage directly with the help of Now Assist. So I'll say I want to report an outage, and the outage, I'm not able to launch the application since 10 a.m. today, and it's throwing an error as well. In the backend, Now Assist is now processing my request and creating a synthesized response with the best next action I can do as a user. It guides me that I can report an outage with the help of a conversational catalog item. I can simply start this request. And now, whatever variables and questions that we see on the form, we would basically try and see if we have to answer those one by one, or Now Assist can take them ahead with already provided information from the chat's initial context. 1 second. Yeah. So you can already see Now Assist has understood since when the outage has begun, the nature of the outage, and what was the error message that I'm getting as a user. It has already concise and pre-filled those variable information, created a summary plan for me. And as a user, if this looks good, I can go ahead and submit this request as well. If I need to make any changes to this, I can also go ahead and make the changes as a part of this Now Assist catalog item. So search and VA are among the many employee or customer use cases available. But let's now switch to agent persona. Agent persona and how agents can be empowered with a suite of agent productivity tools. These capabilities that I'm going to be demoing now would enable agents to understand incidents and generate resolution notes, and have enabled customers like British Telecom to enhance agent productivity by 55% and cut down the mean time to resolution by 33% as well. In addition to these capabilities, we also provide a lot of out-of-the-box use cases to empower your agents with next best actions for agents, and content managers the ability to create and generate KB articles, and for all your users, including process and product owners, to generate reports in seconds. So let's see that in action now. I'm currently logged in as an agent in this pane of window, and now I'm working currently on an incident for my user. As a part of the next best action as an agent, what I can do is I can simply use Now Assist panel, with the help of Incident Assist, I can gather answers about this incident. So let me just click on answer about, just reload this. Yeah, so sorry for this one. Just a quick second before it reloads. And while it's reloading, basically Incident Assist helps agents to find out information related to callers' recent incidents. They can also request on-call experts, and callers, they can read into the caller's assets if there is a possibility of that. But the most important one is to get to the resolution of this incident faster. And for that, the agent can simply go ahead and click on similar resolved incidents. Now Assist understands which incident we are talking about. It takes that into the context. It reads through the summary of this incident and provide me with a possible similar resolved incident that can be a good starting point for my investigation as well. As an agent, I can simply click on this incident record, which would navigate me to the incident which is already resolved or closed. I can simply summarize this to find out what actions have been performed on this incident, including the resolution notes and the actions that have been taken. With this, I get to know that in this particular situation, the server was restarted and that helped fixing this issue. I can propose this as a solution to my case as well, if that fits in. And with that, I'd be able to give a concise, proper resolution to the user with just few clicks with the help of Incident Assist as well. Not only that, if the incident is resolved, and once the incident is resolved, I can also go ahead and create a knowledge article with just one click. Based on our analysis, in ServiceNow, across ServiceNow platform and instances, in last year, 18.5 million articles were created, taking 30 minutes on an average per article to be created from our content creator or admins as well. Now, with just one click, you would be able to create articles by selecting the knowledge base and the article template as well. And this would give you a prompt to go ahead and draft this article directly from with the help of Now Assist. What used to take typically 30 minutes for creation now has been reduced with just few clicks and can be created within seconds. And on top of it, I just wanted to mention that your publishing process stays as is. We are helping you to create articles quickly so that you can get better value in terms of knowledge article generation and quality content generation as well. AI agents also helps our content creators, as I highlighted, but they also helps developers or process and product owners as well. You can ask any question, as I highlighted from the Now Assist panel, and even you can generate reports out of this in a minimal time. Use cases such as measuring the success of a process or empowering agents and leaders to prioritize work are already available out of the box. You need to simply click on create a data visualization skill, and now you can just give them a guidance on what you need to create as a data visualization. In this case, I'm taking an example of creating a bar chart of incident grouped by category. And now you can already see what might take a few minutes to create an entire visualization or a report has been just done with one prompt within few seconds. You can still, as human in loop, you can still edit this visualization or change the visualization as you want. Now we have seen how our agents, process owner, and product owners can get the value out of Now Assist. Finally, I wanted to also show you how our developers are also empowered with many capabilities such as code, playbook, catalog, or flow generation. And this can significantly improve productivity, which we will see now. So I'm just went into the create catalog item panel. And now with just Now Assist prompt, I can simply go ahead and generate a catalog item. You can already see I've pasted a prompt saying that I want to create a catalog item for travel visa request with few fields. And I also wanted to make a few fields out of all these fields to be mandatory as well. Catalog item generation feature automates and drastically speeds up the creation of service catalog items using simple text prompts that we have just seen on the screen as well, which reduces manual effort traditionally required to build catalog items, making service management even faster, easier, and more accessible to our users. You can already see the structure of your catalog item is already built. It has also set up all the variables as we requested, and also these variables which are requested to be mandatory are set up as well. Again, human in loop, so all our developers still have the control. They can still go ahead and create or new captions of variables. Also, they can create variable sets if there is a need of it, or modify the variables that are created with the help of Now Assist. The developers can make changes into any of the settings from the left pane. And finally, before publishing it, they need to just associate a service catalog flow to be run as a fulfillment method for this one, review this, and simply go ahead and submit this for publishing the catalog item. Not only that, an existing catalog item can also be refined now with the help of Now Assist. And just to make one point very clear, all these catalog items that are generated with the help of Now Assist are supported in conversational catalog as well, meaning all these catalog items can also be requested with the help of virtual agent. We have talked about fulfillment and flows. So I'll take you to the next capability that I'm going to show you now, which is creating a flow now with the help of Now Assist. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to create a flow which would find out all the problems that were newly created in the past day and would see if these problems have been unassigned or triaged for a group. When I click on Generate Flow Preview, flow generation would create a multi-step workflow or flow efficiently using the natural language prompt that I've used and simplifies and accelerates this flow creation process by converting user prompts into actionable flow triggers, actions, and logic sequences. ServiceNow flow generation enhances developer productivity and enables faster digital transformation by speed up the flow creation process and support iterative refinement with visual previews and annotations as well. Now that we have seen the value of Now Assist and how you can get started with it, I will pass on to Eduardo, who would be taking us all on how to be an AI pioneer and realize the value of Now Assist from day one. So over to you, Eduardo.
Thank you, Pratik, for this amazing. Again, I'm really sorry. Thank you, Pratik, for this amazing presentation of you. How can you show to customers, how can they just realize the capabilities of ServiceNow in their own environments? And let's move now from what does it look like for the customers to become AI pioneers in their own sector. So we have been talk with countless C-level executives and also customers, and they come up always with the same common questions. These 4 questions that are critical for them, like to be successful in the strategy, AI strategy they are going to employ to achieve their long-term goals. Either we are talking about if they should build or buy external generative AI models, which kind of data should they leverage to feed these models? Are we talking about privacy, governance, or which kind of impact and user experience it will look like in their stakeholders? So let's dive into these 4 questions. So the first question regarding if they should buy or should they like create their own models. Let me just like move to our next slide. And just a second. Here, as you can see, we have like an extensive pipeline in order to deploy and scale those models. And here, as you can see, you can just clean your data, train your models, fine-tune your models, build capabilities. This is stages that requires a specific sets of skills that are super difficult to find in the markets. In that sense, due to the scarcity of this type of experts, you are increasing the costs to your company to develop this kind of models. But on top of that, we are also talking about like maintenance, governance, keeping updated these models. This pipeline can take years or even years, months to implement. And you also need to take consideration about like security aspects of it, compliance issues, everything you need to put in the table. And the solution that ServiceNow has to offer is domain-specific LLMs with high accuracy and high performance. Here, can you see like multiple capabilities that those models can offer? And instead of we need like 2 months or years to implement those models, with ServiceNow, the time that it takes is literally days or weeks. This is out-of-the-box capabilities that are super easy to configure, fast, and you can realize immediate value from the day one. And moving to our second questions, data, a critical aspect for our customers. So the goal of ServiceNow is automate your business process across multiple silos within your company. And how can you achieve that? ServiceNow relies above this level of systems of records. Powered by RaptorDB, the best and the fastest database in the moment, currently, we can access to structured data, connect structured data with unstructured data. And we also have built like numerous connectors to meet wherever the data it is within your organization. You can talk about Workday, SAP, Okta, Salesforce. And if you are in Google Cloud, Amazon, or even if you are using hyperscale cloud or data lakes, different systems of records, we can all achieve this data in a single platform, the ServiceNow AI platform for business transformation. But after you have access to all this data, you can start like building workflows across these multiple departments and integrate agents to leverage this significant value to your company, improving not only the efficiency of your process, but also giving the opportunities for your employees to become way more productive. As you can see, there are endless opportunities that your organization can leverage with this type of philosophy, with this type of paradigm. Moving to the next one, talking about security, governance. ServiceNow, for a long time, has been investing heavily in the space of AI. And the reason why is that in the next 6 years, we'll see $5 trillion taking out from the labor equation. And you want to be there for you. We realize that our customers are now more focused on reducing the internal costs of their internal processes. And by that, ServiceNow has been heavily investing in AI. As you can see, our models have become like the number one in terms of transparency, data transparency, critical for your company. Also the leader in the sector in terms of their models for ITSM, super accurate, high performance, we are there. But also, we also want to push the boundaries of this innovation by making collaborations with high entities in terms of research, Stanford University, Big Code, and so on. Not only that, computing and infrastructure is also super important for achieving scalability. And you also partnership with NVIDIA and Microsoft. This is super important for us for keeping you assistant you in every corner in your domain, in your organization. Finally, in terms of impact and what does it look like, the experience for your stakeholders, ServiceNow wants to be in every corner of your business. We are talking about the customer, employee, admins, developers, agents. So as you can imagine, you can have like AI assistants for your sales employees, where they want to look for new opportunities for their accounts to managing, to creating upsells, renewals, and so on. Everything can be achieved here with the force of these AI agents. And moving now, let's see the AI agents taking in place, in action.
ServiceNow offers the most actionable AI anywhere through our foundation of data, intelligence, and workflows. In this demo, you'll see how ServiceNow allows your business to harness powerful problem-solving AI agents. Let's take a look at an example, starting with an executive-level IT dashboard. 4 days is too long to resolve a simple employee incident. At scale, this is increasing IT costs and wasting a ton of IT support time. Using ServiceNow, we can identify the incidents driving up this number and solve them with a team of AI agents. Every business has employees that make simple requests, like asking for new software, being submitted anywhere from chat to forum to email. But these requests are often vague, have little context, and ultimately require a human agent to spend hours or days to solve the problem, making this a perfect scenario for a team of AI agents to solve autonomously. The conversation panel shows an update from the group of AI agents, including an overview of the case details and a suggested plan of action to resolve this vague case quickly. In moments, the AI agents were able to parse context from the ticket, review related incidents and knowledge base articles, and find the best software for the employee's role. All the human agent had to do was approve the action, and the workflows are triggered, saving countless hours every day for similar, vague, long-tail incidents that agents are tasked with. So how did we make this happen? This is a view of AI Agent Studio. We're providing thousands of AI agents where you expect them across IT, HR, and CRM. Not only that, we're putting AI agents to work in every corner of your business, like finance, procurement, and security. You can use these out of the box, customize them, or build your own. With AI Agent Studio, anyone can create, test, and activate teams of AI agents using natural language, not code. Let's think back to that software request that came in from a new employee and use this template to build a team of AI agents that can solve employee incidents autonomously. ServiceNow AI agents not only understand the request, but take action according to your unique business policies. The language prompts are general, allowing an AI agent to reason freely without being confined by explicit steps, making it infinitely more versatile. This out-of-the-box group of AI agents is great, but our admin wants to add a custom AI agent. With just a few clicks, he can build one that follows his company's policies around pricing and employee roles, so it provisions, licenses, and installs the right software. Built directly into the ServiceNow platform, AI agents are fueled by all your existing workflow investments. What I'm doing here is using an existing flow action I've already built and connected to this AI agent. The customer always remains in control, deciding when actions are taken with human supervision or executed autonomously. Let's test how our new AI agent works together with the other out-of-the-box agents. The AI Agent Orchestrator brings together a team of agents that spring into action, using reasoning to create intelligent workflows in real time. Without explicit instruction or deterministic rules, these agents dynamically search related incidents for context on the employee software request. They formulate a plan using ServiceNow knowledge base articles and connected sources like SharePoint. With almost no context in the original incident, the AI agents find the employee title and relevant articles that show software pricing limits for that role. This means they won't recommend professional editing programs, when all this employee needs is to record clips for slide presentations. And it even installs the software directly onto the computer. In minutes, employees get what they need and get back to work, all without human intervention. And remember that IT leader reviewing their executive dashboard at the beginning? They're able to check back in a few weeks and see the company KPIs are significantly improved. With ServiceNow's foundation of data, intelligence, and automation, you've just seen how the intelligent platform can transform your business from end to end. And this is how ServiceNow puts AI to work for people.
So now that you have seen the power of Now Assist and AI agents and what can bring to your organization, it's time to demonstrate how can you speed up this process of adoption for your organization. And we are talking about Impact, the Impact AI engagement flow. Here you have access to more than 20 catalog accelerators that can be in scope. For instance, if you want to improve your user experience, search domain, if you want to improve your productivity of your employees, agents, you have all this panoply of accelerators available for you. And how does this engagement looks like? We are going first to set up your instance. You are going to clone your instance, prod instance or sub prod instance. Then you are going to have a session with an expert in this domain that you are going to explain to you how does it look like the front-end experience, how can you set up these configurations, and how can you analyze the value of these capabilities that you just started to use in your instance. And if you have any technical questions, you also give the possibility for you to work in this instance during 30 days and also have a follow-up session with technical super experts in that domain that's going to clarify those questions. And if you are not an Impact, we also can offer access to experts to assess and advise you to implement and deploy, and also to optimize and evolve your AI solution.
Thank you for joining us.